Hey, I'm back. I was online recently and I was looking and just something caught my peripherals and it was an article about 8 secrets you can keep from your spouse. So, I'm being just intrigued. I'm not married, but what would people think they would want to keep from their spouses? So, I read the article and I noticed that I'm not disagreeing with it and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. All I'm doing is twisting it to the men's perspective because all the articles and the tidbits that were pulled were from the feminine side, and all I want to do is turn around and see what the women thought about if men did what they did in this article, if that's what women do. Well, I'm not saying that's right, I'm just twisting it around to a different perspective to see if it still feels right. And if you agree or disagree, let me know. This is going to be fun. Here is the article that I am quoting from, and the link's in the description. So I recommend the article. It seems to be a good read, and to the article's credit, right at the beginning, there's a little tidbit that says if a secret is holding you back, feel free to let it out. It's not meant to hold you back. If you have to let the secret out, let it out. But these are ones that might have a gray area. And so the first thing that the article says that might be gray is he's not the best lover I've ever had. So I can see where this one comes from. You don't want to make them feel self conscious because they're not the best. But as a man, is it okay to lie to my woman and say she's not the best lover I ever had? Just throwing it out there. Do you feel validated if you know you're not the best? Even though he goes out of his way to compliment you and say how amazing you are? Is it okay that he's lying to you to make you feel good? And for those health people, it said the lady that was in it, this is number 2, I sneak junk foods. That her husband was very health conscious and very wanting to go out and be healthy. So she would sneak Oreos and Twizzlers and go out into her car and eat them when he wasn't looking and go back inside. Not all the time, but she would do it without his consent. So it's okay, right? According to the article, women can do that. Now, if you as a woman are trying to get your man more health conscious or your partner, why, or let me rephrase that, would you be okay with him sneaking out to the car and eating food just because you knew he wouldn't approve or you wouldn't approve of him doing that? Is it right for him to do that without telling you, or should he just buck up and tell you? I don't know. And then the third one is my mother thinks he's not good enough. So you don't visit the mother-in-law, you just stay away, and you tell him he's good and the mother likes him. You don't want to hurt his feelings, right? Okay, that's fine. So if your partner comes to you and the subject comes up, is it okay to lie to them? To say, hey, oh yeah, she's okay with you, when in all reality, she just doesn't like you at all. Is that fine? As a woman, is okay for a man to lie to you to say that it's fine? Or your partner lying to you to say that it's fine? Alright, let me see. Ooh. I keep my friends' confidences over the relationship. So, you want to keep your girlfriend's secrets. That's fine. But can your guy keep his guy secrets? Oh, what'd you guys talk about? Well, oh, we didn't really talk about much, just this and this. Oh, what? No. He's my friend. I don't need to tell you what we talked about. How would you feel about that? Is it okay for him to keep secrets from you? Even if it's just about his friend? Is the confidence that he has with his friend more important than his relationship with you? Alright. This one, the next one, number 5. Ooh, this one's fun. I check my ex's Facebook statuses. You know, like, you check them every now and then. It's not like you're going out of your way to stalk the guy, but you check him every now and then. Okay, fine. You're interested to see what he's doing. You developed some sort of an attachment that is still residual, and it's fine. It doesn't mean it is romantic. It could be entirely platonic, and you're just checking it. But what if he checks his ex-girlfriend's statuses? Is that okay? What if they developed a relationship that's just platonic? They just became friends. Is it okay for him to check her status without telling you? Alright, let's see. Number 6. I spent $200 on a handbag. That's okay. That's fine. But say you walked in, and the justification in the article was that you have separate checking accounts. It's your money that you make, and you have the extra so you can make your own choice with that. That's fine, right? So you made the choice to go out and make a purchase without his decision because it's your money. Now, you walk in the next day and you see you buy $200 handbag. You walk in, you see a new TV. He shopped around for deals. He got it for $200. Is it okay that he bought a new TV without your permission? It's the same amount. It came out of his account for the money he earned, and it was extra. Is it okay that he made that purchase without you? Alright, number 7, I think. I don't always have to tell him when I do something stupid. Now, this is one I sort of agree with. Like, you make mistakes and you're human. Now, you learn and you grow from them. Fine, you're good. But and on this one, I support this one a little bit. But now, if you do something that affects them, I agree that you need to do it. But this one was a little bit even sort of vague in its one, so I've noticed he's grown a spare tire. And so the lady in this one, she was saying that the article was pulling from, was, I've noticed he's grown a spare tire, and I don't want to go out of my way to make him feel bad about it, and I'm sure I don't look as good as I used to either. So, honestly, that one's pretty fair. And so in this one, I guess he went out of his way to tell her that she still looked good, so she's going out of her way to tell him he still looks good. And that comes with age. You age, you grow. So, what do you think? Is it okay to lie in certain situations to your spouse? Or not? Especially that Facebook one. That was a good one. If you can check an ex's status, can he check an ex's status? Alright, let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day.